Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I decided to change the timing of the Facebook Live today to see if this is better. I know that last time I did it on a Sunday night, so I thought, why don't we do it this time Sunday morning? I will try to be doing this in the mornings rather than at night. I think that might be easier, especially for the lighting situation. I've also kind of rearranged where I am, so hopefully that works better. But for today, we're going to be using the bundle that is called Valentine Kisses, which is this one. I should show you here. So it is the one that has the cute little bears, and the set is really cool. Now, what is even better is that this was on back order, I think last week and the week before, and so they're now back. Also, there is a designer's use paper, and let me just show you what is the name of this one, which also came back. So there were a few things that, oh my gosh, let me just make sure I have it here. Here. This is the one that is called Made with Love designer's use paper. So this one also came back. So make sure you stock up on those because you're going to be needing them for Valentine's, of course. And so definitely get on the online store, get them right now. There is also another bundle for Valentine's, which I don't think I have it here on my setup today, but it also came back. So different things for Valentine's back on stock. So check them out. And so for tonight, we're going to be doing 3 cards with this. I might do 4 depending. So these are some of the projects that we did in our team meeting, which I'm very excited. That was the one that I was mentioning last time that it actually made me buy this set. I love the bears, and I had been debating not buying them, and then I decided, okay, let's go ahead and do it. So anyway, so I'll share those with you, and let me start just, oh, here is the other set that I was gonna let you know. Ooh, then I think I missed something else. See, I keep missing things. Here's the other set. Here it is. And this one is called The Endless Love. So this one has these great sentiments, right? For Valentine, sending you happy day, today and always, hugs and kisses, love, the XO, which I love. The hearts are super, super cute. And then you have the dice, which, oh my goodness, I just love it. These dice, I think, are really great for this time frame, right? And then, of course, all the hearts. So I think this is a great set to have. So definitely check it out. And so let me flip the camera here, and we're gonna start. I'm a little bit, I don't know, this is not my regular setup, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna be doing this. It's just, every time there's something, right? It's like, I keep putting things, like I said, I just moved my station just to see if the video is easier, which I don't know that it is at this point, but we'll figure out. And so anyway, in the meantime, let me put also on the other phone so I can see who is here. Let me know who is watching, and we're gonna get going fairly quickly. So give me 1 second. Okay, I can see myself on, okay, and let me just turn off all the volume so I can put it on and I see your columns. Hi, Gail. Nice seeing you today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look for my instructions, if you will. Give me 1 second. And here we go. Okay, so first of all, let me just tell you, where's my set? I've already cut out all my pieces. So let me move things around for a second. Give me 1 second. Because I feel like now everything is so far apart for me. Okay. And let me flip the camera, okay? Where is the thing here? I think this is gonna be better. Let me just move this thing around for a second. I have my iPad here also so that I can kind of follow instructions in a way. This is actually kind of a fun, and I already cut it out, but you know what? I need to be doing so many Valentine's cards that I might have to do this again. But anyway, you're gonna be taking a 6x6 sheet of this designer series paper, and I will go with these, and I think even this one. I think this one will be another good one to have. I think it's but you can mix and match. I already cut out. Two pieces, but let's just go from there so you can kind of see it. So you're gonna be needing a 6x6. So let's go ahead and do the 6x6. And again, just pick 2 patterns that you like. Again, this is the Made with Love. Let me just put this one on 6. All right, and then back on 6. All right, and then what I did on this one is, see, like you have, ooh, this is also a really cute one. So anyway, you can just do the one. Actually, you could actually do the one. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm gonna do it too, because I need to do several of these cards. So I think it will be good just to have several. So anyway, you're gonna be cutting it at 3 inches first. So you're gonna have the 3 inches. You're gonna cut it at 3 again. These ones you're gonna cut, and so this is one side, and then this one you're gonna cut it at 1.5. So half where you are. Okay, so this is another set. On this one you're gonna cut it at 2. Is that right? I think so. Let me just make sure I see. I think this is a 2. Yes, a 2. But let me just make sure I put them all together. And then I'm gonna cut out these ones, all of them at 1 inches. Okay. And again, I like mixing and matching. You could use, the same pattern if you want, but because there's 2 sides of the paper, so, but in my case I want to be mixing and matching these 2 patterns that I have. There you go. All right, so I have all these pieces now. All right, which we're gonna be using for our cards. And again, I'll be making several of these, so I'm glad that I have the extra paper. Let me just put this ones back. Whatever I'm not using, I'm gonna put back here. And again, this paper just came back on stock. Also, as usual, see how I've had already cut out my pieces here. So let me just go from here. Now we get just strips from here, but these are from the, did I put it back on these? These are from the, let me show you how this looks. Give me 1 second here. These are called the Strawberry Slush and Pretty Pink Gems, and it comes like so. We just have here several pieces in the pack that I got. Like I said, this is from my team meeting, and I might be doing a little bit of changes, you know, because I always like to do my own spin on my cards, but I thought this set overall was pretty cool. Okay, so on this one, see, I had already cut out my piece from following the same pattern that I show you. So I can go with this one, mainly because I saw we have this heart as well. And let me go back to the instructions. Yeah, and the other thing is, let's go ahead and do the coloring of the bears. One of the things that I saw is that it's using basic white. I decided to go with the crumb cake. So let me cut a piece that we can die cut, because I haven't die cut these pieces yet. So I'll probably need, let me just make sure, where is the set? Let's see, how much do I need on this one? And where is the ruler? See, it's like I keep losing everything. Okay, here is this. Let me get a ruler. I didn't get the ruler. Give me a second. I thought I brought it and I didn't. Okay. Sorry, because yeah, the ruler we definitely need. Here we go. And so this one, so I think like a piece that is 3 inches would help me. Yeah, 3 inches will be okay. It will fit several of these bears. And so let's go ahead and do this. I'll have this one. Let me turn on also, not the lights, but I feel like I need more lighting now. Yeah. I'm still playing with the setup here, just trying to see what I need. But we're gonna be using these, this, and that. That one. I might need the wings. This one, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so, and then let's just put this on. Hi, Barb. It's nice seeing you here. Hi, Alice. Hi, Yoon. All right, so I'm going to be mounting this. I have this one. Now for this, I might need this one. Do I have a smaller one? No, I don't have a small one, so I'll go with this for right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. And I'm gonna bring my, here we go. I have a white jelly pen, I have crumb cake, and I believe I have the bubble bath. Yeah, bubble bath. Those are the things that I have. So we're gonna go ahead and use the, what is this called? Early Espresso. And I know from these cards I need one of these bears, one of the ones that is kind of with the wings. I know I'm missing one more. Let me see, which one is the other one? Oh, there's 2 of the other one. Okay, so we're gonna need one of these. Oh, sorry. And I'm gonna need 2 of these little guy. All right. And then I'm gonna need one, and you know what? I'm gonna just stamp several since I know I'm gonna be needing them for other cards. I won't be coloring all right here, but at least I'll have them all line up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the bears. Just because as I move things around, you know me, I'm kind of messy. And then I end up with stains where I'm not supposed to. All right, so once I have those, I'm gonna bring the dark of the, I'll put it here. The dark of the crumb cake on this one. And I'm gonna start coloring, and I don't know that I can do a close-up or anything like that on this one. Can I do a close-up? I don't think so. Oh, I think I messed up things. Okay. I don't think I can do a close-up. So anyway, we'll just leave it as is for right now. But I'm gonna do with the dark, the inner section of the ears. On all of the bears. Like I said, I won't be coloring all of them, but at least the ones that I need for the class. And then I'm gonna do like where the shadow should go, right? Like maybe in this section, you know, because like the arms are over stomach. And then also on this section. And right now you see the heart lines, but it will not show that way, I promise you. Okay. All right, so once I have that one, I'll do the next one. Just want to do the blending right now. I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of, and again, once it starts to dry, you're going to see it doesn't look, that harsh. All right, and then I'm gonna do, oh, you know what I forgot? Before I do that, hold on. I'm gonna take the dark of the bubble bath, and I'm gonna do the cheeks on all of them before I forget. And then I'm gonna take over. And you want to have them almost the same size circle, okay? And it's just little circles, but as they start to dry, you can see the color. And so now that I have that, then I'm gonna go over with that. I'm just being careful to not color the nose. But I don't know, I always like to have cheeks on the little guys. All right, see how this is already starting to kind of dry, and you can see you don't see the lines too bad, okay? So let's do the next bear. Hold on, give me a second. All right, so for this one, same thing. Okay. Okay. And so, well, let's do both already since. Kind of like, using color cardstock whenever I can, because that, you don't have to color as much. You're just adding some details, if you will. So I like doing that. Of course, you can do this with the white and then color the whole bear. That would also look really cute, right? But I felt like we could do this way. So this one, I'm just gonna color this section again. I'm just now blending. Man, it will, as it dries, you will see that it looks much better. I feel like this one is still too hard. So. See how it starts, when it's drying, it looks much better, right? So little by little, it starts fading the color. And if you see areas where you still see a lot of the color, you can still blend a little bit more. Okay? And it will fade away little by little. Let's do this one. So for this one, I decided to go here. And then this section. Okay, and here we go. These are the ones that we have. Then I'm gonna bring the well, I'll do these at the very end, but we're gonna be using this one to color the noses of this one. So let's go ahead and start die cutting them. Where is my die cuts here? Oh, what did I do with the die cut? See, I'm always losing everything. I know I show it at the beginning, so they are here. Oh, here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, but remember I mentioned last week we have a new program that is called the Product of the Month. And so this month, for the month of January, we have the Fabulous Sayings, which is pretty cool because you have, again, a set that you can use for any occasions, right? Like happy birthday, you're on my mind, thank you, hello, sending love. You can do anything, so much, hooray, just because, to a fabulous friend. And there are simply no words for this. So I feel like this set is one of those that you can use very, very much, you know, in a lot of cards, right? So definitely check it out. You can get this one for $5. This is what the program is. You get it for $5. When you place an order that is $75, then you unlock the savings for this one. That's the only way you can get it. But you do need to make it, you need to make sure that you put it on the order, you know, on your current order. So it's not like 75 on a month. No, it's on that order. You can only order once of the products, right? So right now we have the designer series paper from last month and then this one. You can pick one or the other, but you can only order once per account. So once you bought it, even if you bought it last month, this month, like I'm talking about the designer series paper, now once you bought it, you cannot buy it again. And again, all of those products are on a discount, which is pretty cool. I'm using these flags to make sure I'm not, what am I saying here? My die is not moving around, so I'm just using these. Sorry, it's gonna move a little bit more. Okay. So now I have those two. Oh, sorry, I moved things around. And then I have this one. And for the next one, I'm gonna have now this guy. And you might be hearing in the background my kiddos. They're upstairs still, but yeah, they're getting loud. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. Oh, this isn't moving. Yes. Okay, I have oh, Paula asked me, how do I decide where the shadows go? Sorry, I didn't answer. Hold on, give me a second, Paula. Usually, I mean, there is always a science to it, right? But I don't go really by that. So I'm not a professional or anything. But the way I decide on the shadows typically is where I see something, it's like under something, right? So in this case, like this one is on top of this section. So I'm assuming if the light was hitting it, right, I will see a shadow here. Now the hands are again on top of its body, so there will be a lighter shadow as well there. And then usually I just pick one side, whichever side I want to go, right? Like I don't do it the whole thing, but I would just go on one side of the bear and then just whatever something is on top of something, if that makes sense. This one, same thing. What I did is like I picked the one side and then anything that is under, right? So under its arms, there's going to be something. In the case of this bear, if you saw this one, the belly is kind of on top, not on top, but you know, it's above that leg. So I also pick on there. So that's very simple and easy for me. I don't know that that's the right. I'm not a professional, you know, like an artist, because I know usually what they do in the drawing or in the painting world, right? They put a light and then they see, okay, whatever the light is, then you're going to be putting it. I don't really think so much of that because then it gets a little bit complex. But usually I just go, anything that is under something will have some sort of shadow. And then I just pick one side so that if my light is somewhere there, it will be, or like here, it will be somewhere else. So I just go that route. But anyway, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to go there. Now, this one, it kind of move a little bit. So I'm just going to cut a little bit just because it kind of bothers me that this side has almost nothing, but then this side has a lot. So I'm just going to cut it. Anytime you have something like that, just cut it. And you don't even have to, but again, it kind of bugs me a little bit when it shifts. So I'm just going to be making it not as tight as the other one, but at least not as big as it is showing right now. So sometimes I do. Again, you don't have to, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the dice at this point, right? Because I'm cutting everything, but that's okay. There you go. It looks better than that big of a piece that I had. The other came out really well. And honestly, I think that I might not have put well my flags because this one had a lot more. It was moving a little bit. Okay. So anyway, so those are the bears that we have for right now. Like I said, I want to put the jelly. This is a jelly roll white pen. So just use whatever white pen you have. And I'm just going to go and do the top exactly where that lighter, you know, this circle is on their nose, because that will give, and see at some point, there you go. Anyway, so it kind of looks much, I don't know, better. Let me show you a close-up. So you can see here I have the white, the cheeks, you know, the shadowing. It looks nicer. And there's not a lot of coloring. Like I said, you could color the whole thing. Like if you stamp them on white and then just color them. I just feel like if you're going to be making multiples, this is much easier. You can do several of these at one time rather than be coloring the whole bear. So that's where I love doing it on the color cardstock. All right, now for the wings though, I might need to have, let me do the wings. You know what? I won't be doing the, what is this called? I won't be doing the flowers. I think I like better a heart because these are Valentines. You can do flowers, but of course I didn't bring my I didn't bring my my blends, you know, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put 2 sets of wings because I think I want both of them as little cupid bears. Let me make sure I clean these before anything else. And then for these ones, I'm gonna be taking the Bubble Bath, the light one, okay? Because I still want to have that feel, you know, of like Valentine's, right? I want them to be, usually when I do white, I like either gray. The gray granite is a good one. But for this one, I just have to pink, and I'm using a light shadow, a loud shade, sorry, of the Bubble Bath. Because I still want the wings to be white, but I want to have some sort of coloring, if you will. So they look finished. And let me do... Okay. So this is how it looks. See that? It has the pink color. And let me then go with these. We're going to be doing the same. I'm going to cut out this section, so I don't have... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add this. All right, let's do the next one. All right, what are we doing the next one? Okay. Have those. I have my trash here. Okay, let me put this one's back. Every time I have my dies, I like to outline where they are, because then you can see exactly which one you're missing, right? Now, this particular bear has like a slit, it cuts a slit, the die, you can see. So you can put down either the, where's the set? The heart or a bear. There's a tiny bear that you can color as well. See, there is another bear here that you can put. The flowers, even the pot, you can put the pot here on that one. I'm just gonna go with the heart. You can die cut the heart, which I think I like that idea a lot, because these are Valentine cards, so why don't we do that, you know? And I have here some scraps of paper still, so let me, do I have more paper? I'm gonna use, ooh, maybe I don't know which color is going to be this one. Hold on, give me 1 second. This one goes with the long, oh, I could easily put that one because it's gonna be with the long strips. So this one, yeah, I could put that one. You can use red or you can use this one. I'm gonna use for this one the Flirty Flamingo, just because I have this scrap, so let's use it and then toss that scrap. But we can use any other color, of course. So this one is just cutting it out. Let me bring my, sometimes this one's that has the stitches, there you go. It kind of stuck, but it will be there. All right, so now let's just put the die back. And again, this is where I love, love, love having the lines, because then I know exactly where it is and I know which one is missing. If I ever, you know, if I'm ever putting things around. Now I do got this little thing now for my trash. I thought I had a, yeah, there it is. Like I thought I had another thing. So I'll put this one right there. This one also. Okay, so I feel like I have all the pieces now. So we can start with this. And so let's just see. And again, I'm just mixing and matching. This is from a different set, but this will be your, I could use this one if I want, right? Like it will look nice as well with this one, see? So you have this one, that one, and where is the, ooh, do I want this? No, I want that. Where is the bear? Here. I'm like, where is the bear? And then you have this one come here. Okay, so something like that. So this one looks good, but I also thought of a, well, we can use, how about that? We can use that. You can also use this one. So when I, oh, by the way, when you place an order with me, you're going to be getting the kit to make all the cards. You just need to place an order that is $50 or more. Like I said, when you place the order that is $75, then you unlock the savings to get the product of the month at $5. But anyway, when you place an order that is $50, then you get also the card kit to make this. Now for this one, I'll be sending you, it will be easier for me to just send you 2 pieces of the of this designer series paper. So you might have different patterns, or in fact I think it's only one that you need. But anyway, so you'll get the one, and then you just cut it as we cut it at the very beginning, and then go from there. All right. So let's just stick to the one. So let's assume that I am using, I think I might do 2 so that you can mix and match, you know. But anyway, if I do all of it, I think now that I said that, I think I like this one much better. It kind of adds something, right? And then the other thing is I don't know if I want this one, but let me see. Well, let's just assemble these things. I like adding this one, and I thought I had already, yes. See, because I've been playing with this set. Like I can add this one and that one. By the way, you do need to have the bundle. I won't be sending all the pieces cut out. Plus you need it for the bears, right? You need to stamp and die cut your bears, so make sure you get that. So see, I'm gonna have that one, and I might use this one for the other card too, so I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so where is my, here, my silicone. And where is also the, I need the, I thought I brought it, okay. Maybe I don't, maybe I didn't, so we'll see. We'll go with, only with the seal. Might be a little bit cumbersome. If you have your liquid adhesive, it might be better. Oh. But anyway, just hide these pieces if you're using your seal. Oh, so this is where I feel like it's easier if you use your, you can also, to be honest, much easier would be if you use your adhesive sheets when you're like cut these ones. But of course I didn't do any of those, and I don't know where I put my liquid adhesive. I thought I had it here, but I don't, so anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like so. And then I can just remove some of that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add on this side this. And I should have put this one more on the top, that's okay. See how it looks? It looks super cute, don't you think? All right, now this one, we need to stamp now the sentiment. I'm gonna leave this one for a second here. And we need to also stamp this one. So this is from the Stylish Shapes. And this one's just giving you a big smoosh. I like the one that says Bear Hugs and Kisses. I think I like that one better. So we can use that one. And I'm gonna stamp it with a red. Hold on, where is this one? And let's see. Yeah, it fits there really well. So let me just grab one of those. And I'm gonna stamp this one right now. Oh, I think something fell off. I have here, this is the Puppy Parade. Just because I like how bright this red is. See, you don't really see the difference, to be honest. I like that one a lot. Let me get my, fold down my, my chamois. So let me, give me a second. That's what you heard falling. It was this one. All right, so we have that. And then on this one, so this is gonna go, it's gonna go straight here. And I'll have this one this way, see? I like that one a lot. And then I'll put, I feel like I want this one. So the card has some little kisses, which that's okay. But I think I like this better if I put the hearts. So we have a new set, a new embossing folder. So let me just share it with you. So we have, let me see, where is the new, did I bring it? Yes. So it is, I don't know if you can see it, but it has some hearts in it, right? And so why don't we just use that one? Whenever I see like a big, I don't know, white area, I love having those. So let's just go ahead and have those. So we're gonna put those. And it goes with the theme of Valentine's. So I'm just gonna go and I'm sorry I'm not on camera. But in essence, I'm using the cut and emboss machine, and then the 1 and 4, because this is a 3D embossing folder. And then we have this. All right, and so look how beautiful this looks. I always love to have some sort of pattern there, you know, like I like that better. Yeah. And then I'll have this one come here. This one will be there. And then I'll have this one pop up. I also want to have a bow on this one. So I'm going to be using this is a new bubble bath. And it is the fall linen ribbon. Okay. And, ooh, yes. I want to do like we can do like a double bow, right? You know how I do those. And of course I forgot my scissors for this, the ribbon scissors that I always use. So let's use these ones. So you want more here and then pull like through these. All right. And you just can move things around a little bit just to your liking. There you go. Oh yeah, much better. I think I like this better. Okay, now where are my, let's bring the trash, because this is where we're gonna be using these. So we're gonna go ahead and glue these. Hi Cindy, great to see you. Hola gordita. Let me just real quick see who's there, because I'm not keeping track of comments, sorry. Okay, so Paula said thank you for that. Yeah, glad that helped you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and all right, by the way, this one was I would probably just do the regular 8.5 by 4.5. I think those are easier to mail for kids. But anyway, you're gonna have your card like so, and this one is 4 by 5.25. Like I said, we cut this one at the very beginning, so it's a 3 by 3. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this one. Yeah, see this? Now for this cute little guy, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the dimensionals where they are. Where are they? Yeah, here. And I'm gonna be adding this here. I might need 2 of these. And then I'm gonna bring the small ones. Because you know me, I love adding lots of dimensionals. I can't keep it. And then on this one, see this one has these things. Just remove those. And then we'll use this section for 2 mini dimensionals. Hi, Pat. Oh, thank you. These, so these were cards from our team meeting. I am making a few changes, but I'm pretty much following the cards that were given to me during the team meeting. So these are not my originals. Although I gotta say, I do have, I'll show you here in a second. I do have, a card class coming up with this set. I'll show you here in a second. So you can kind of see it. Oh my goodness, look at this. This looks so beautiful. I'm very excited. Like I said, when I saw these cards, so I had been debating on this set for the longest. These came out for us demonstrators, I think in December. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get it because, you know, like I have lots of different things. So I'm like, no. And then I saw this sneak peek from our team meeting, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna make me buy these, you know. And I did. I ended up buying it because, you know, it is super cute. You know what, let me get my scissors because I need the ends to be nice. Here we go. I don't know, it's easier when you have a dedicated set of, it cuts better and faster. You don't have to be pulling anything because it's sharp. And see, I want them to be this way. And then again, you just reshift a little bit. So yeah, so that's how I was like, okay, I need to get this set now. I'm gonna be putting it somewhere here so it's not, yeah, like that. So it's not kind of covering everything. And I'll actually put this one right there. See? And then we've got these. So let's use those. Okay. So which ones do we want to be using? I think I'm going to go with this ones. There we go. And I'm using too many, I guess, but that's okay. See how beautiful this looks? Isn't that really nice? Like I said, these little bears look amazing. So anyway, let's go. No, it's Cindy. It's back on stock. This set came back. So yes, Cindy. So you said you're not gonna get this set now. You're gonna yes. So go online and get it because it is back on stock. I just checked before the live. Also, the Valentine's dies are also back in stock. So go ahead. I don't know how long it's going to be there because, you know, it's super, super cute, but it's back. So, yes, it was on back order, but it's now available. All right, so which is great because it's Valentine's, right? We want to be doing the Valentine's cards now. All right, so now let me go to card number 2. What is card number 2? Because I have here a mess. I'm telling you, this is not my regular setup. And oh, here's card number 2. I was like, what did I do? Okay, so card number 2, like I said, I had this already cut out. We can use the ones that I put from here. But let me just show you. So we have, again, our card base. I'm going to go with 8.5 by 5.5. This is one of the other ones that opens this way. It's easier for me to mail 8.5 by 5.5, so I'm just going to go with that. It's still the same measurement, so you just fold it in half and have it like so. Then you have a piece that is 4 by 5.25. So it's gonna go like so. And then you have your 3 patterns, right? And you could have, like I said, I have these ones, which I could use. You can mix and match. On your pack, I'm gonna give you 2 sheets of designer series paper. It could be also like these, you know? So, or you can even go, where is this one? Like this, you know? So you can, not that one. What is this? This. So it doesn't matter, right? You're just going to be mixing and matching. I'm going to go for this one like so because I already have those ready and I kind of like how they look. And now this one goes with, I don't think, let me see. This one is that one. There is a circle with the vellum. Aren't you excited that we got vellum back? So these come now on a 12 by 12 sheets of paper. And I think it comes with 12 pieces. So it lasts you a long time. So this is the largest of the, what is this called? The largest of the, I remember. The stylish shape. Sorry, I'm like, oh, I'm having issues. Okay, now this one, this is the one that we're going to be putting with this. And I'm going to be either using this heart or that heart, which I think I'm going to go with this one, right? Because it kind of matches that one better. Or no, maybe I'll go with the original one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one. You can also put red, right? So whichever, I'm going to go with that one. And so for this one, so very, very easy. You're just going to go ahead and put it, actually it's easier to go from the bottom here. See, it looks really cute. So you have it like so. Okay. And this is going to go right there. Now for this one, there is a sentiment that gets stamped. Now there are 2, let me just show you. So there is, this one says Happy Valentine's Day, which is really great. I do love a lot the sending lots of love your way to celebrate this special day. I love that one. Actually, because you can also send it for other occasions, right? Like this could be for those of you who have people having birthdays on February. Like this is just perfect because it's not just Valentine's. I also know, like for instance, my brother, his wedding anniversary is on Valentine's Day, so this will be perfect for them to get this one with this. So like I said, I love that one. It's gonna give me a little bit more of options down the road, where the Valentine's is only Valentine's, right? So I'm gonna go and have that one. Let's go ahead and bring one of these. Let me put this one back. Okay. And so, ooh. All right, and we are going to be adding this one with the I do like the red, so I'm gonna go with a. And again, I'm using Puppy Parade. Let me just picture where this is. Okay. So I have this area. So it's back at the bottom. There you go. And then again, please clean it as soon as you're done. You could also put these with the early espresso. I thought about early espresso too. I was like, I love sentiments in early espresso. But okay, I'm going to go with this as it was intended, I guess. And see, you're just going to have these ones come like a little bit... okay, so something like that. So let's go ahead and add adhesive on these. Ooh, what is this? This one. I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. And these are a little like wonky, you know, like it's not as straight. And then for this one, what you need to, so what I would do is add my bear with the dimensionals. And then wherever I see, so actually, yeah, we can add it at the very middle section. See, so you don't have a lot of a space. But with vellum, the adhesive shows. So you have to kind of be careful with that. You can see how it shows, right? So you want to always put the adhesive where you know you're going to be covering it with something else, right? So let's go ahead and get this guy here, put on our card front. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one and add that. Where are the dimensionals? Oh, here. I was like, where are the dimensionals? So put one here, one there, one here, one here, and then let's add some of the mini dimensionals. So probably need one here, one there. I think that's enough. Oh, glad you're liking it, Nancy. Yeah, Cindy, definitely check it out today because they just came back, you know? So don't let it go. Because this is a very popular set for sure. Yes. I'll show you here. So after this one, I'll show you here some of the cards that I also did. Anyway, so we have that. I'm going to go ahead and put another bow. This is just going to be a simple bow. One of those. And I'm just, oh, I need to pull the right one. There you go. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and cut this, cut that one. And where are the glue dots here? Okay, and then we're gonna be adding some of these. Now for this one, whew, does this one show? I don't know that this shows, so I'm gonna still with this. I'm gonna keep these ones. I feel like those is gonna pop up more. Let's go ahead and with that. I'll go with this one. I'll go with this. You know, I might do another one right there. You know, like somewhere here. So to have that empty space. All right, so what do you think about this car, huh? Oh, goodness gracious. So here is our car. Oh, by the way, for these ones, I like to also add a little bit of like a white thing here. And like how cute this looks, huh? So this is card number 2. If where is the, yeah, if you are just joining us, this is card number 1. So look how beautiful this set is looking. We're gonna start with card number 2 and 3. I'm sorry, 3 and 4. But let me just also show you a few of the cards from my upcoming Stamper stack. I decided to make it a Stamper stack mainly because I thought you might want to be doing more cards. So for these ones, I have here, see, using kind of the same set of products. Although I am using for this one, I decided to go with these little hearts shakers that you have to put with your liquid adhesive. And I'm using on that one these plus the doilies plus the ribbon. So you're going to be getting a full spool of ribbon, the full pack of these embellishments, and then a full pack of the doilies. Because of that, I decided to go with the Stampin' Up's retired designer series paper, who which we got back on Celebration. So you know, because it's still good. So I have a limited amount of those. It's going to be a Stamper stack, and I'll be releasing this card class later today. So make sure you're on my mailing list, because that's where I'm going to be sharing with you these ones. But look how beautiful all of this look. So make sure you're on the mailing list. This is a Stamper stack, so you'll get to make 3 of each. So you get your Valentine cards. All right. So let's go with the next card on this set. Let me just make sure. Where are we? These are super, super, super cute. I'm very excited with this. Okay, so we have, this is the next one. And now for this one, let me go back to my instructions. Okay, is this? Yes. So for this one, we have our card base is 8.5 by 5.5. This is like my regular. This is the regular card base that I usually use. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. So let's go ahead and fold it in half. Ooh, where's my bone folder, by the way? Bone folder. Do you? Oh, here's like. Do you see it? Like I know I brought it over. All right, so we have that. And then we have a piece by 4 by 5.25. Oh, there's another little heart here. Oh, really cute. Okay. So we have a piece that is 4 by 5.25, and this has been already pre-embossed with the same set, the same die set that I show you. So it is the Hearts of Love, as you can see here. And it looks perfect for Valentine cards, right? See how you get those waves, but all of them are little hearts. Okay, so this is going to go like so. Then we have a piece of real red. And where is my ruler? Here. It's like, where is the ruler? And so now this one is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And it's gonna go like so. And we're gonna be using the, see how it goes? So you have those. Like so. And you want to go mix and match. Right? So you have it like so. See this? And then we're gonna be adding our little bear. Now we need one of the doilies, so we have a piece of the doilies. And we're gonna be using the, these are, by the way, really nice. You get on the pack, let me show you. You get on the pack, these are called lovely doilies. These are $8 and it comes with 24. So you get 12 of each, different sizes, and you get each size in 2 different colors. You get it in real red and you get it also in the bubble bath. So it's kind of cool and it goes really well for all your Valentine's projects, as you saw it on the cards from the card class. But anyway, so you have one of these, which is gonna go right underneath, like so. And actually, you're gonna cut this one in half, and it's gonna go like so, okay? And then there is this label that is from the Stylish Shapes. This is the long, skinny banner. And we're gonna be stamping the same sentiment that we had on the other one. You can also put Happy Valentine's. Like I said, I like to add this one. I love this one because I feel like you can use this for other occasions apart from Valentine. So I love that this one says sending love. Okay, so sending lots of love your way to celebrate this special day. There you go. So that's how it looks. Again, you would need to clean your stamp just to make sure you don't have any issues. There you go. And then we're gonna go ahead and start coloring. Now, like I said, this one is gonna be just half of it. So let's cut this on half. Okay. We're gonna have that, and then we're gonna go ahead and start not coloring, but assembling things. Where is my, here we go. Oh, glad you're liking all the cards. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this one down. Now, if you like having like cards with lots of layers, right? You could also assemble or glue this one onto your card base with the dimensionals, you know? That also always, I don't know. So hold on. I don't know what I have on this one, so I'm going to use this. There we go. All right, so we have it like so. And now for these, we're gonna be, I feel like I need to be, I need to be careful with these as to how I am putting them together. So I'm gonna have to be going one by one. Just so I know how these are. I might put this one here and then this one here. Oh goodness, you know how sometimes you cut your cardstock with the trimmer and you get like a little thing? It does. There you go. Kind of helps you if you have them already there, so you see how they are spaced out, you know. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, but, you know, but this always helps me a lot just to make it a little bit better when it comes to, but you can tell it's not absolutely perfect, but it's okay, you know, it looks okay. Now for this one, we're going to be putting this right here. So, I recommend first adding a little bit of adhesive on these sections. Okay. Make something go like this. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this one. Okay. So now, like I said, I do like to have these ones with like the little wings. I feel like they always look really cute, like cupids. So I could have this one come this way. Let's see, do I want it this way or maybe not? We'll see. Because I also have this one coming this way. Maybe no wings for this one, now that I say that. Maybe no wings for these. But I will have this one come this way. Yeah. Okay. Maybe no wings for this one. I feel like it looks cute already this way. And then have that one come this. Alright, so let's put it this way. I want everything popped up. So I'm going to be adding... Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add some dimensionals. Okay. And before I put this one down, so this is gonna go like so here. I wanna have this one come this way. So I'll put this one later. But I do wanna have like a bow right here on this section. This particular ribbon folds or makes bows that are not so bulky, which I love. And it's like really thin. I really have been enjoying playing with this ribbon a lot, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this one come this way. Because this one is gonna go in between those parts. There you go. And so now I can, because it's gonna go in between those areas. So let me just put my, oh, goodness gracious, this one. Oh. And then that one. Okay. And so it goes rather perfect. And then this one is going to need a glue dot on this side. And then I'm going to be adding like maybe 1 and 2 dimensionals on this section. And put this one like right here. I do like having, again, I'm going to go ahead and add the same thing with these. Okay. Which I love that little mark. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some of these cute little rhinestones. I'm gonna put, I don't think I like there. So I'll probably put another one right here, maybe. Yeah. And so this is how it looks. What do you think, huh? Really cute, no? What is pretty cool is that if you watch the beginning, this was kind of like cutting your paper, 6x6 sheet of paper, in a way that you can use it for the different cards. So you could easily use these 6x6 DSP technique, like kind of like the one sheet wonder, with any other stamp set, and then just change the different embellishments. So I am loving this as well from this card set. Again, this is card number 3. So I'll show you here the last card. We're going to do the last card together. And again, you can get this card kit in the mail when you place an order with me. That it's $50 or more. I won't be sending the gems unless if your order is $75 or more, I'll be sending a full pack of the gems. I don't like cutting this because then I have a lot of doodads like this. And so I'd rather send you a full kit. So if you order $75 or more, you'll get the gems as well. And like I said in the beginning, you can also use, you can also get at that point the fabulous sayings, right? For that one. Let me just make sure I check here. What was I gonna do with this one? I don't remember. I grabbed my phone for something else and then I forgot. All right, so the last card is this one. Okay. So this is again card base 4.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go and fold it in half. I believe this one is slightly smaller, like a 3 1/4 by 5. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. So slightly smaller than the other ones. I do have here a rectangle from the oh my gosh, I think it's notes, textured notes, I believe it is. But anyway, it's one of those rectangles and it already has the stitch or like an edge, a decorative edge, which I really love. And then you have 3 pieces of designer series paper. Right now, remember we have also the ones from here, so I might use on this one. Like I will go with the XOXO. I love that. So again, mixing and matching, right? Let me get the ones they had here before. Yeah, so you can mix and match. I'm gonna go with these ones for these. have this one right there. And then we're gonna be using the other half of the doily. Where's the other doily? Here. So we have this doily, and you can use the white part or this side. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and fold this one in half. All right, and then for this one, again, I like having this with some sort of pattern. So let's use again that whole, this one. Let's use this one as well. I like having this. And by the way, when I send this kit, all of this is going to be already pre-embossed, okay? So let's do this. We're just gonna use our plate 1 and 4 to emboss. And put this one down again. We have this. This is gonna go right there. So let's go ahead and glue this one already. By the way, Joey, myself are releasing another card class tomorrow. It's a craft alone to use the lovely and beautiful suite. It's going to be all about phone folds. So make sure you are on the mailing list, because that's where we're going to be sharing the link to sign up. And that one is released tomorrow. Today I'm releasing the Stamp Stack, and tomorrow I am releasing the one with Joey. So stay tuned for those. Now I feel like this one is gonna go like so. See, so you're gonna have this one a little bit like this, and then have this one's come this way. All right, and then we're gonna have this one that says Bear Hugs. And then I'm gonna have, I feel like this one, I'm gonna be doing this one more like so on this. I'm gonna be adding this one. So I do wanna have the little hearts, the little winks. And what do we want? I might put this one too, since I already had this. So let's do that. And then we'll do, ooh, maybe, you know what? Maybe not that one. Maybe I need to cut out one in real red. Now that I think about this. Let me see, do I have a scrap of real red? And the reason I said that is because I want to use the ribbon underneath. And so, yeah, I'm gonna with this and then have the ribbon with this. Although this one also looks good. Okay, so let's keep that one so that we don't waste the one. Let's see. Let's do the bow. Okay, like something that goes this way. Let's see. Yeah, it does look nice. Okay, so I'll leave it that way. Although I think that red will pop up even more. So let's cut out the red. You know, I change my mind all the time, so why not? Why not? Ooh, and you know what I want also? I might want I have enough space on this one. So let's cut out one of these. All right, so let's bring our light cutting machine. Oh. I'll put this one this way. So they're really close. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So these are now scraps. See, yeah, this is gonna pop up way more. And then I'm gonna be adding this one to the bottom. Like either here or on the top, okay? So I like this. So let's just put this back. This is a great die set that I'm sure you're gonna be using a lot just for borders, right? So I felt like that one is really cool. All right, so let's just stamp this one, and we need the one that says bear hugs and kisses. Yes, I love that. Doop, doop, doop. All right, bear hugs and kisses. All right. And so let's see, how would we be putting all of these pieces together? So oh my gosh. Okay, first off, let's put the wings on our cute little bear. Okay, so we have the bear with that. And then I want this one. I feel like I could either put it on this section. So let's think about this. Let's put this one first. So this is where it goes. And again, you want to be adding this. And then we're gonna go ahead and add let me see how, again, back to a spacing. Where are we? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and have this one here. And then this one. These little hearts are super, super cute too. Yes. Okay, so now, here's what I want to see. Where would I want to be adding this? I feel like I could put it here, because this is gonna go right here with this one, right? So if I put it somewhere here. Or I can put the other pink heart. Now pink disappears, so I think I like that one better. I'm gonna go to the top rather than the back because I have already these things going on. So that was the only thing I wanted to check first. So I'm gonna be adding this one like so. And so then this one goes this way and this guy comes this way. So you need to be adding adhesive on this section because I'm going to be popping up the whole thing, right? So I'm going to have this one this way. And so now I can put dimensionals. So one dimensional right here. It's not showing. No, it's not showing. One dimensional right there. I'll probably put dimensionals there. Then I'll put one more here and one here. And then cover it with the little ones. Right? So you need one there, one here, one there. One here, one here. Oh. One there. And I feel like one more there. Okay. All right, so let's bring our trash can. Okay. Let's put this one right here. Look how cute this looks. I am very excited with this one for sure. Yes, I am. Yeah, I might need to cut slightly here. And then I'll have this one come this way. So I'll put like a glue dot on this section. Right, and then like 2 dimensionals. Okay. And then let's bring our white pen. Yes, I'm loving how this turns out. All right. That little detail always helps. And then let's just use this. Like I said, I don't like having all these doodads this way. Let's put it this way. That way we're done with this other one. Ugh. Okay. So this is how our card number 4 looks. Look how beautiful this is. All right. So let me just show you, like I said, next, not today, later today, you're going to be getting a card class invitation for using the same bundle, which is the one of the Valentine Kisses. So this is a stamp stack. You're going to be making 3 of each of these cards, so for a total of 12 cards. All of them are super cute, and it will include a full pack of the ribbon, these embellishments, and then also the doilies. So that's the card class that is going to be released today. Hopefully you join me. Also, just so that you can see upcoming classes as well, because I didn't mention those at the beginning. We have still the Stamp Stack. Now, if you love playing with designer series paper as we did today, this card is where you get a full pack, not a full pack, a full sampling of all the new incoming papers from the catalog, or not incoming because they're already released, but all the papers from the from the mini catalog, spring catalog, as well as the online exclusives. So this is the paper share, and this is for you to know how to play with the paper, different patterns, right? You can mix and match, of course. See, very similar to what we did today. So it's all about, see, this is the one that we did with the Valentine's paper. So you can see how you can change the layout with different papers. So those were the ones that I designed. These are the ones that Jennifer did, and look how beautiful they all look. So again, it's an easy way for you to make cards using designer series paper, learn some tips. And again, you can mix and match later on, use the same ideas and then make them different ones. So again, information has been already shared. If you want to join, let me know. This one gets the full sampling of all the designer series paper from the catalog, as well as the online exclusives. And then again, you make how many cards? 10 cards. Did we have 10 cards? Yeah, 10 cards on this card class. So I feel it's going to be super fun. We do it on a Facebook group, and also there is 2 additional bonus videos. I usually do a mystery stamping, and then Jennifer does a wow card. So usually a fun fall or something more elaborated. So those are bonus classes, if you will. And it takes place in a Facebook group for a Saturday, so you can enjoy some stamping with us. So anyway, so that's that. And then the next class that I have, like I said, is the fun fall card class with oh, I forgot one of the cards. Hold on. The fun fall card. This is another one from Jennifer. I forgot to share that. Oh, and another one. See, I'm forgetting. I think, oh, you know what? There's 12 cards then. Hold on. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 12 cards. So let me show you again all of them so that you can see them. Oh, I totally missed that. I'm like, oh my gosh. So here are the ones. You can see all of them are super, super cute. And there you go. So anyway, so 12 cards total for the card class with Jennifer. I do partner with Jennifer for the paper shares. And again, you get the share. You also get a sampling of all the ribbons that we have, okay? And then the next one, like I said, this is going to be all fun folds. I have the 5 that I designed. 4 of these are going to go on the pocket. One of them is going to be a bonus class. Sorry, a bonus tutorial. So you're going to get the tutorial for all of the 5 cards from my side, and also 5 from Joy, but only 4 are going to be made in the class. The other one is just a bonus class. So you're going to get 8 cards in the kit and 2 additional sample ideas on your kit. So let me show you the ones that I designed. Again, all of them are fun folds, which I love, love, love playing. This is the lovely and beautiful suite. And you can see it comes with some gems, the ribbon, the designer series paper. So I think you're going to love it. It's going to be, I believe we said it's going to be a total of 67 already with the shipping. So it's $58 plus $9 of shipping. That's how it's going to be. So anyway, hopefully you join us. This is going to be mail at the end or beginning of February, and then beginning like the second week of February, I believe that's when we're going to be making the card class. And it's going to be a Facebook Live where we're going to be doing, you know, all of the cards together. This is a craft-along, so make sure, again, you check that out. And this is the one that I partnered with my friend Joey. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you are on my mailing list, because that's where I share all the links. I'll be also sharing links here on my Facebook page. But anyway, so for today, these were the cards. Let me know which one was your favorite. I don't know that I have a favorite, although I do like a lot this one, just for the different, I don't know, I guess elements, but all of them are super cute, I think. So let me know which one was your favorite. I always love to hear that from you. And I'll see you next I'll see you next Sunday. I think I'm gonna stick with the Sundays right now, and I think it's better for me to do it in the morning. So I might be doing it slightly earlier than this, because I started here at 10 a.m. my time, which was 10 a.m. my time, which is like 12 Central. So I might have to start doing this a little bit earlier than that. But let me know what you think. Which one was your favorite? Lorenzo's nice cards. Thank you. Cindy says cute. John says such a cute card. Cindy says she loves them all. Thank you, thank you. Well, I really appreciate it. Like, so you can get the card kit in the mail when you place an order with me. That is $50. I won't include the gems. That's the only thing that will not be included. However, make sure if you order 75 or more, you'll get a full pack of these gems. And then what else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then when your order is $75, then you unlock the savings on this set, where you get the product of the month that is $5, and this is the one from the month of January. You also get everyone that is on my that places an order with me during January. This is through the whole January. We'll get also a tutorial bundle with 12 samples. I am working on mine today. They are due by the 20th, and so we get the full tutorial back at the end of January, and then I'll mail it to everyone who placed an order that is $75 or more using this set. So likely in February, you're going to be getting the bundle for this, the tutorial bundle. All right? So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed. Oh, John says she likes the bear with the wings is her favorite too. But all of them are cute. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like them. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.